adults being separated from each other, forgetting to care for the children? How do we ensure that even though two adults are not compatible or they've chosen to divorce, how do we ensure the emotional well-being of the children are not affected? Let me come to us, and I want us to be very careful because I don't want us to judge. We're not in any of these women's situation because many of them, I always believe that no woman would ever want to really do anything to hurt her children intentionally, but some women go through so much pain, which we cannot even imagine, and when they make certain choices, we have to be very careful on how we judge or assume they did this wrong or did that wrong.
I think every adult needs to understand that no one parent owns a child more than the other parent. A child belongs to both people who have come together, decided to spend their lives together, decided to bring the seed to life. And every decision that happens after the marriage goes awry, after it goes bad, must put the children's emotional well-being into #1 priority. It's not about you anymore. It's about the children that you have given birth to. And I know, and science has also shown, that children are formed and do better with both parents together, right? In an ideal situation. Children develop better with both parents together. Now, if anything happens and one parent has to go, move somewhere else, marry another person, you must ensure that that parent is not lacking in the life of the children. So there are different scenarios. Sometimes the father can just disappear and run away. You don't see him. That's a different scenario. But if the father is not a deadbeat, the father is ready to be present, you must have a conversation on how to effectively co-parent so that your children do not lose. I like how Gideon said it, vitamin daddy or vitamin mommy. Your children do not lose that vitamin, do not lose that relationship with that parent. If the man is maybe a mad person, is a drunk.
So let's come to that.
No, hold on. You can find a way to separate it, but his family must be involved. There must be somebody or some people present from that side of the family for the children, for that emotional well-being.
We express that, put the children's emotional well-being first. And we have to recognize for those who do it, they're doing a fantastic job of it. Because it means to put yourself, your ego down for the well-being of your children. You're sacrificing. And sometimes I talk about this tough love, where parents are willing to look bad or be insulted just for the well-being of their children, to give them a chance. So first of all, we acknowledge that and we appreciate that. But then for those who are still struggling to make it, and struggling to make that decision, like they cannot take away the hurt as a husband or as a wife that she's committed, that I'm feeling right now from, the whole situation. I also believe that this is a journey. It takes a while, but it's good to talk about it so that you know where you are headed. Many of us, especially in Nigerian setting, a lot of the ways we deal with relationships is just by feeling, do it this way, do it that way. But when you see like all these Hollywood stars, they seem to have found a regulated way to do it. The co-parenting word that is something that we heard from them. They will have a schedule. What days are you holding the child? What days are you? So it gives you a chance to be both involved. But when you go by feeling, today I remembered what he did to me that day. So he's not going to see the child. Do you understand? But if the court has said 3 days is his own, 2 days is yours, this one holiday. So let's think about that. There's also another way I'm seeing divorces go, where we have trashed us, but right now we're going to do our best to have a cordial relationship for the sake of the children. So for us here in Nigeria and Africa, I feel that this is the best way to think about it. You may be in the thick of things now, you're not even thinking anyway, but eventually when you come out of that, think about the children and know that in the end, the benefit of raising children that are well-rounded and cared for by both parents, the fact that you made that sacrifice, you would enjoy it.